What are common patterns in Mate in 5 puzzles? When it comes to chess, one fascinating challenge is the Mate in 5 puzzle. So, what are the common patterns in these puzzles? Let's break it down. Mate in 5 puzzles requiring a specific sequence of moves that lead to checkmate in exactly 5 moves. These puzzles often involve tactical themes and well-known mating patterns. The goal is to gradually restrict the opponent's king until it is trapped and checkmated. One key aspect of these puzzles is piece coordination. Multiple pieces work together to control the escape squares of the enemy king. For instance, the queen can control many squares, while minor pieces like bishops or knights cover critical escape routes. This gradual tightening of control is essential for achieving a forced mate. Many puzzles also incorporate classic mating patterns. For example, you might see Anastasia's mate, where a rook and knight trap the king, or Boden's mate, which involves two bishops delivering checkmate on intersecting diagonals. These patterns may not be obvious at first but are set up through a series of forcing moves. Sacrifices play a significant role in Mate in 5 puzzles. Intermediate sacrifices can open lines to the king or remove defending pieces. These sacrifices are timed carefully to ensure the opponent cannot escape or counterattack, setting up the final mating net. Tactical motifs like pins, forks, and discovered checks frequently appear in these puzzles. A pin occurs when a piece cannot move without exposing a more valuable piece. A fork attacks 2 or more pieces simultaneously, while a discovered check moves one piece to reveal a check from another. These tactics help limit the opponent's responses and force them into a losing position. Often, the final checkmate occurs with the king trapped against the edge or corner of the board. In this scenario, its mobility is severely limited. The queen, rook, bishop, or knight coordinate to cover all escape squares, sometimes with the opponent's own pieces blocking potential flight routes. Another aspect of Mate in 5 puzzles is the gradual buildup of threats. Unlike shorter mates, these requiring a buildup of threats that force the opponent to respond defensively for several moves. This includes checks, threats of material loss, and positional constraints that progressively reduce the king's options. Finally, the concluding move in these puzzles is typically a checkmate delivered by a queen, rook, bishop, or knight. This move exploits the restricted position of the king created by earlier moves. Recognizing these common patterns can help players anticipate their opponent's responses and plan multi-move combinations. Understanding how sacrifices and tactical motifs contribute to mating nets improves calculation skills. Familiarity with classic mating patterns allows players to spot similar themes in real games and puzzles, enhancing their ability to find winning sequences. Practicing Mate in 5 puzzles sharpens patience and precision, as it requires looking several moves ahead and considering all possible defenses.